Good morning to one and all. Now I discuss the topic of rate analysis for Unit 2. To cover the topic of septic tank. A tank typically underground in which sewage is collected and allowed to decompose through the bacterial activity before the draining by means of the soak feed. So this is a septic tank. Septic tank causes this is the outside pipe. This is manhole access, scum layer, and then inlet pipes, and this is sludge, and then clear the zone, the buffalo. So this is the septic tank section and the elevation. So sectional plan and elevation plans. Soak pit. Yeah, soak pit also known as here soak away or each pit is covered porous walled chamber that allows water to slowly soak into the ground. This is soak pit. Next one is culvert. Culvert is a grass drainage structure having a total length of 6 meter or less between the inner types. So first type is box culvert, second one is pipe culvert, and next one is RCC solid slab culvert. So this is the culvert types. So this pipe culvert, to say the circular pipe, so included the pipe. So this is a pipe culvert. This is box culvert, the shape of the box. This is also known as box culvert. This is box culvert, and used for the materials RCC, cement concrete. This is RC slab culvert. RCC means reinforced cement concrete. This is something looks up in masonry buildings. Walls behaves as a discrete units during the earthwork. Earthworks. The top portion is roof. So top portion is a span masonry. Second one is wall pier masonry. Next one is sill masonry, sill levels. This is plinth level. This is sill level. This is lintel level. This is the septic tank for the cross section. Length 280 centimeter and the breadth is 170 centimeter. This is ground level. The bottom portion is cement concrete. 1:3:6. Cement concrete 1:3:6. Breadth is 90 centimeter and the depth is 10 centimeter. This portion is 20 centimeter. This is 2 meter and 2.8 meter from this septic tank. Septic tank cross section and elevations. So the cover the topic of reinforced civil concrete. So how many quantities and the rate is analyzed. So to the rate analysis methods. Yes, a tank tightly underground in which the sewage is collected and allowed to decompose through the bacterial activity before the drying by means of soap filter. So the how many quantities are required to the septic tank and the rate it is analyzed. So the rate analysis is the basic for rate analysis is the basic for arriving at a correct rate per unit work or supply of work specifications such as labor, material, and equipment. So it can also be defined as the analytical study that leads to the definition of unit rates of the work by identifying the basic requirements. Basic requirements. So to follow the tables, first one is quantity. First one is serial number, material and quantity, rate, and then cost calculated. This process determining the rates of an item is termed as the analysis of the rates. It's called a rate analysis. So what is a rate analysis? In order to determine the rate of the particular item, the factors affecting the rate of the item are studied carefully. And then analytical study, quality and quantitative, that leads to the definition of a new unit rate. The rate of analysis of the each work, brick, concrete, and plaster. So also it will be calculated to the rate analysis. Um, the basic arriving the correct and the responsible for rate per unit work or supply for a particular item of the following specification. In order to determine the rate of the mm, particular item, the factors affecting the rates of the items. So first one is cost of the labor charges for compaction for OMC and higher and the running charges of PRR as per note the table. And then the item of work per unit form of the rate of quantities of the material, rate of labors, etc. So calculate the purpose of the rate of the analysis. So the purpose of rate of analysis area to determine the current rate per unit on item at analyzed to the analyzed to the rate analysis. So, so this is a rate analysis tables, serial number, description of items, numbers, measurements. So number of items of the work, length, breadth, height, the quantities, total quantity. Also find out the total quantity. So this is the priced bill of quantities. Priced bill of quantities. This one is priced bill of quantities. Serial number, description of the item of foundation, brickwork, earthwork, plastering, etc. are included to the item of works. For example, the rough cost of estimate obtained in the administrative approval of the government for a hospital project to serve the both indoor and outdoor the patients in the important rural area. The hospital will be consist of the following. First one is main administration office with the dispatching of the operation, etc. To general works, each of 20 general pits and doctorate distance. Two four commander quarters and 12 lower staff quarters. So total quantity is find out the uh, quantities of the bill. This is rate of analysis of the table. So total quantity is find out the final rate is fixed to the building. And the and the contractor of estimate is made by the contractor for determining the price or prices to be bid. It is usually carefully prepared to detailed estimation. The classification depends on the purpose of the detailed estimate. The type of estimate is made by the engineer consultant, usually for the purpose of the financing work and for checking bids and the running bills submitted by the contractor. So this one is follow to the rate of the analysis of the table. Uh, Analysis of the table. So finally, the purpose of rate analysis are here to determine the current rate for need of an item of the locality, to examine the visibility of the rates offered to the calculated to the estimation. Thank you.